I wear my armor like a second skin, a heavy coat of pride. We walk so high and thick that no one gets to see inside. I'm sharp edges and quick defenses in the light of day. I've got 1,000 ways to push the world a mile away. They call me stone, they call me strong, they say I never break. But they don't see the way I tremble, they don't see the ache. Because the girl they see at work, the one who's cold and composed, it's just a mask I'm wearing since the day our story closed. I'm a desert to the strangers, I'm a mountain to the crowd. I'm the thunder in the distance, lonely, dark and loud. But when I'm standing in the kitchen, staring at your empty chair, the steel begins to crumble and I'm suddenly laid bare. Because I am only soft for you, only for you. It's the one thing in this hollow world that stay completely true. I can fight the wind and weather, I can stand against the tide, but I'm a bird with broken wings. The second I'm inside, I'm made of glass and velvet. When I whisper out your name, a flickering little candle where I used to be a flame. Yeah, the world thinks I'm a fortress through and through, but I am only soft for you. I walk past our old cafe, I didn't even turn my head. I kept my eyes fixed forward, just like all the books have said. I was iron in the crosswalk, I was marble in the street. But then I found your old blue ribbon tucked beneath the seat. And just like that, the winter melts, the river starts to run. I'ma feel the summer clover reaching for a vanished sun. It's a secret kind of penance, it's a quiet kind of hell to be the only one who knows the version of myself that fell. I wish I could be hard and I wish I could be tough. I wish the skin I grew for them was finally enough. But you're the only person who has ever seen the soul beneath the jagged pieces that I'm trying to make a whole. Because I am only soft for you, only into the gravel out of that roadside greasy spoon, where we used to sit and talk away the Sunday afternoon. The waitress asked for two, and I felt the blood go cold. Just another story that I'm tired of being told. I sat down in the corner, in the booth with a torn up seat, where you carved our initials and the world felt so complete. I ordered for a ghost and I waited for a sign, but the only thing that showed up was this empty heart of mine. The city's like a graveyard of the things we used to do. Every street sign is a memory, every neon light is blue. I know I should stay home, I know I should move on, but I'm looking for the pieces of a love that's dead and gone. And I still go to our places like a shadow on the wall, waiting for your footsteps to echo through the hall. I'm sitting at the park bench where we watch the summer die, asking every stranger if they've seen you passing by. It's a self-inflicted torture, slow and steady ache, to go back to the scenes of every promise that we made. Yeah, I'm haunted by the landmarks of a life we didn't keep, still going to our places while the rest of the world's asleep. I walked down to the pier today, the wind was bright and sharp, tugging at the strings of this broken hollow heart. I saw the spot where you once said you never let me go. Now I'm standing there alone, watching the river flow. I went to that old movie house, the one with the velvet chairs, and I felt you for a second in the cold and quiet stairs. People look at me with pity, like they know I'm losing ground. A girl who's searching for a treasure that she knows will not be found. Is it weird that I still feel you in the smell of rain and pine? Is it wrong to wanna touch the hand that's no longer mine? I'm a tourist in a history that I cannot rewrite, just a lonely traveler in the middle of the night. And I still go to our places like a shadow on the wall, waiting for your footsteps to echo through the hall. I'm sitting at the park bench where we watch the summer die, asking every stranger if they've seen you passing by. It's a self-inflicted torture, slow and steady ache, to go back to the scenes of every promise that we made. Yeah, I'm haunted by the landmarks of a life we didn't keep, still going to our places while the rest of the world's asleep. Maybe one day the coffee shop will just be a place for tea. Maybe one day the ocean will just be the salton sea. But for now I'll keep on driving to the bars and to the parks, searching for your ghost in the middle of the dark. I used to keep the radio on to drown the morning out. A little bit of static to silence every doubt. But now I reach for the dial like it's a glowing loaded gun. Because I'm terrified of hearing what we did when we were young. I heard that piano intro, the one from our first dance. And I froze there in the kitchen, lost inside a trance. The lyrics used to feel like silver and like gold. Now they're just a bit of wind and God, it's getting cold. I used to sing along to every word and every line when your hand was on the wheel and your heart was next to mine. But the melody has shifted and the harmony is gone, leaving me with verses that just carry on and on. And all the old songs make me cry. They cut me like a blade, reminding me of every single promise that we made. I can't escape the rhythm, I can't hide from the beat. It's like your ghost is singing to me from across the street. A 3-minute masterpiece enough to break my heart. To tell the world I'm building right back down to the start. I'm just a girl in a quiet room, wishing I was dry. But the old songs, yeah, the old songs make me cry. I saw a couple at the light, windows rolled down low, blasting out an anthem that we used to always know. They were laughing at the bridge, they were reaching for the high while I was pulled over on the shoulder, just waiting for the sky to die. It's funny how a chorus can hold 1,000 years of pain. How a simple minor chord can bring back all the rain. I'm deleting every playlist, I'm burning every tape, but there's no frequency on earth that offers an escape. They say music is a healer that is supposed to set you free, but it's just a silver cage that you built around me. I wanna hate the singer, I wanna break the strings, but I'm addicted to the sorrow that every record brings. Like the way it was back then, just static, give me silence, anything but the song. This won't play, please don't play our song. I saw the photo on your timeline, the one from Saturday. You're looking at her like she chased the winter clouds away. She's got that golden hour glow, a smile that never tries, while I'm still nursing shadows in the corners of my eyes. Her laughter sounds like music, mine was always just a plea. And I'm starting to understand why you didn't choose me. She's a soft light in the window, I'm the storm against the glass, watching someone perfect take the place I thought would last. I'm a page of messy ink, she's a poem perfectly phrased. I'm the one chest instead of the I love you that always felt like a test. Because she's everything I'm not, and everything you need. She's a flower in the garden where I was just a weed. She's the calm inside the chaos. She's the easy, steady yes. Well, I was just a heavy heart in a tattered, tired dress. It kills me that she's lovely. It kills me that she's kind, because I can't even hate the girl who left me far behind. Yeah, she's the sun you wanted, and I'm just a lonely spot, 'cause she is everything, everything I'm She's a graceful exit, I'm a messy stay. She's the bright tomorrow, I'm the faded yesterday. I hope she keeps you happy, I hope she's all you thought, 'cause she is everything, and I'm everything I'm not. The clock on the wall says it's nearly 3 a.m. I'm falling down the rabbit hole of us again. The blue light is burning, reflecting in my eyes as I watch the battery drain under digital skies. I know I should sleep, I know I should let go, but I'm trapped in the hum of this artificial glow. I'm waiting for a banner, a name to appear, but the only thing breathing is the silence in my ear. I'm thumbing through the messages from a year ago, when you were my always and the only home I know. Now I'm just a ghost with a glass plate in my hand, sinking in the minutes like they're grains of desert sand. And I'm staring at my lock screen, staring at your face, locked in a moment that time can't erase. You're laughing in that photo, your arm around my waist, back when love was sweet and not this bitter hollow taste. I'm waiting for a vibration, a hey or a hello, but the screen just stays black and the room stays low. It's a 5-inch prison of the things we used to be, just me and your picture staring back at me. I've drafted 10 texts that I'll never dare to send, trying to find the grammar for a world that's at an end. I type out I miss you, then I hit the backspace key, because you're probably sleeping and you're not dreaming of me. Maybe you've changed your wallpaper, maybe I'm deleted while I'm sitting here broken, shivering and defeated. Every time the screen lights up, my heart takes a leap, then it crashes back down when it's just a sale I shouldn't keep. Is it 2020 since already? How did the years get so long since the day we went right and then everything went wrong? I'm holding this plastic, I'm holding this glass, waiting for a miracle that's never gonna pass. Yeah, I'm staring at my lock screen, staring at your face, locked in a moment that time can't erase. You're laughing in that photo, your arm around my waist, back when love was sweet and not this bitter hollow taste. I'm waiting for a vibration, a hey or a hello, but the screen just stays black and the room stays low. It's a 5-inch prison of the things we used to be, just me and your picture staring back at me. My thumb is hovering, but the screen goes dark. One more percentage The balcony is freezing, but I can't go back inside. The silence in our bedroom is a place I cannot hide. I'm leaning on the railing where we used to share a drink, back when we had a future and we didn't have to think. The sky is like a velvet shroud pinned up by the stars. I used to find the beauty in the silver and the gray, but now the night is just a bridge to another empty day. I'm reaching for your hand, but I only find the air. It's a cruel kind of magic seeing you everywhere. And I'm watching the moon without you for the very first time, and feeling like moving on should be some kind of crime. It's the same pale light, it's the same old glow, but it's shining on a girl who has nowhere to go. You're out there somewhere, maybe looking up to underneath the same sky, but with somebody new. And the craters on the surface look like holes inside my chest. Watching the moon without you, putting my heart to the rest. I remember how you told me that the moon was like a pearl, a gift for every dreamer and every lonely girl. But tonight it's just a desert, cold and miles away, a mirror of the things I was too terrified to say to you. Remember how we whispered while the world was fast asleep? Now I'm making all these promises I know I'll never keep. I told myself I'd be okay, I told myself I'm strong, but the moon is proof that everything is going terribly wrong. It used to be our witness, it used to be our light. Now it's just a spotlight on my loneliest night. I wanna pull the clouds across and hide away the view, because every beam of silver feels like a goodbye from you. Yeah, I'm watching the moon without you for the very first time, and feeling like moving on should be some kind of crime. It's the same pale light, it's the same old glow, but it's shining on a girl who has nowhere to go. You're out there somewhere, maybe looking up to underneath the same sky, but with somebody new. And the craters on the surface look like holes inside my chest. Watching the moon without you, putting my heart to the rest. It's so bright tonight, too bright for a broken heart. I'm just a girl on a porch, watching the world fall apart. The moon will be back tomorrow. You won't, no you won't, watching the moon all by myself. Promised myself I'd put the phone away tonight, but the darkness in this room makes me crave that bluish light. One little tap and I'm standing in your world again, watching the highlight reel of where our story had to end. You're at that bar we love, the one with the neon sign, but you're holding up a glass that isn't clicking against mine. so vibrant, like you finally caught your breath, while I'm still sitting in the quiet of this lonely digital death. The little colorful ring around your face is a boundary line I'm not allowed to erase. I'm just a viewer now, a ghost in the count, watching the distance between us begin to mount. And I see your new story, and it's killing me slow to see you got places and people to go. You're smiling at the camera like you never knew pain, while I'm over here shaking in the middle of the rain. 5 seconds of video, a lifetime of hurt, treating her always like a pile of dirt. I'm just a name on a list you'll never even check, watching you dance while I'm still a wreck. There's a hand on your shoulder in the second slide, and I feel a cold shiver that I just can't hide. Is she the one who's taking the pictures tonight? Is she the reason your eyes are suddenly so bright? I remember when those stories were all about us. 2 kids on a mission, making such a beautiful fuss. Now you're tagging a location I don't even recognize, looking for a home in a stranger's hazel eyes. I should swipe away, I should hit the home key, I should stop looking for a version of me in the background of the life you're building so fast. But I'm addicted to the torture of making it last. Just one more replay before the 24 hours are up, and the bitter remains of this half-empty cup. Yeah, I see a new story, and it's killing me slow to see you got places and people to go. You're smiling at the camera like you never knew pain, while I'm over here shaking in the middle of the rain. 5 seconds of video, a lifetime of hurt, treating her always like a pile of dirt. I'm just a name on a list you'll never even check, watching you dance while I'm still a wreck. The screen goes black, and the reflection is just me, staring at the girl you no longer wanna see. I wait for the next one, I wait for the sting, to see what kind of sorrow the morning will bring. I see you, but you don't see me anymore. One last time, I'll be here beside. I remember the night we stayed up till 4, tracing the patterns on my bedroom floor. You told me the stars were just holes in the sky, where the light of the people who loved us could fly. You knew every secret until I was holding the world in your hand. They say there's one person, one half of a soul, who comes in and makes all the jagged parts whole. I thought I had found it, I thought I was sure that a love like the one that we had would endure. They say a soulmate is a beautiful thing, but they don't tell you about the winter they bring. What do you do when the one you were made for is the one that you're lonely and cold and afraid for? You're the only person who speaks my own tongue, the only melody I've ever sung. But now I'm a puzzle with a piece gone away. It's a soulmate who's left me with a bitter ghost taste. I see you in strangers, I hear you in rain. It's a special kind of perfect that causes this pain. How am I supposed to go out and find you when every heartbeat is an echo of you? The movies all promise to happily ever tie that no distance or damage could sever. But we're just two spirits who fit like a glove, torn apart by the weight of a too heavy love. Is it better to have found you and lost you this way, to have known what it's like to have the night turn to day? Is it a curse to have tested the divine, only to realize you'll never be mine? I'm ruined for everyone, ruined for life, because I felt the edge of your love like a knife. Soulmate is a beautiful thing, but they don't tell you about the winter they bring. What do you do when the one you were made for is the one that you're lonely and cold and afraid for? You're the only person who speaks my own tongue, the only melody I've ever sung. But now I'm a puzzle with a piece gone to waste, a soulmate who's left me with a bitter ghost taste. So I walk through the world with a hole in my chest, knowing I've already given my best. I found you, I knew you, I loved you through and through. But what good is a soulmate if the soul isn't you? A soulmate, my I kept the keys you gave me like a holy kind of vow. I never thought I'd be the one to return them to you now. I built my world on every word you whispered in the dark. I gave you every match I had and let you the spark. They told told me love was risky, that the fall was always steep. But I dived into the water while the world was fast asleep. I didn't have a safety net, I didn't have a doubt. I lay you in the secret rooms I usually lug out. And that's the part that stings the most, the part that makes me small. Knowing that I stood so tall before you let me fall. I handed you the weapon and I bare my chest to you, because I truly believed there was nothing you couldn't do. I guess I trusted you too much. I leaned with all my weight and I didn't see the crumbling until it was too late. I put my heart inside your palms and I didn't look away. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a debt I have to pay. I gave you all my always, I gave you all my true. I was so busy believing I forgot to look at you. Yeah, the fault is on my shoulders for the leap I chose to take. God, I trusted you too much. That was my first mistake. I see you at the table, just a stranger with a name, and it's killing me to realize that you don't feel the shame. You're looking at your coffee like nothing's really changed, while every dream I ever had has been cruelly rearranged. I trusted that you stayed when the winter turned to ice. I trusted that your I love you didn't come with such a price. Now I'm looking at the exit and I'm looking at the floor, knowing I can't trust a single thing you say anymore. How do I learn to breathe again when the air feels like a lie? How do I look at anyone without a goodbye in my eye? You didn't just break a promise, you broke the way I see. You took the part of me that dared to believe in we. I guess I trusted you too much. I leaned with all my weight and I didn't see the crumbling until it was too late. I put my heart inside your palms and I didn't look away. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a debt I have to pay. I gave you all my always, I gave you all my true. I was so busy believing I forgot to look at you. Yeah, the fault is on my shoulders for the leap I chose to take. God, I trusted you too much, and I watched my own heart break. I'll never love like that again. I'll never be that blind. I'm leaving all the could have beens 1,000 miles behind. The door is closing softly, the sky is turning gray. I trusted you with everything, and you threw it all away. I trusted you too much, way too much. I'm standing in the corner of birthday party glow. Watching you tell stories to the people I don't know. I'm the one who bought the wine, I'm the one who picked the cake. But I'm just the background noise in every breath you take. You look right through me like I'm made of glass and air, as if the 5 years we survived were never even there. I'm reaching for your jacket, I'm trying to catch your eye, but I'm just a flicker in a dark and crowded sky. I become the silence in the house we used to fill, the ghost of a girl who is loving you still. I'm a footnote in the margins, I'm a whisper in the hall, just a faint impression of a picture on the wall. And I'm just a shadow in love, fading in the light, disappearing slowly in the middle of the night. I'm the outline of the person that you used to wanna hold. Now I'm just a story that's already been told. I follow where you go, but I don't leave a trace. I'm haunted by the memory of my own name on your face. Yeah, I'm standing right beside you, but you're looking far above. I'm just a shadow in love. We sat at dinner Tuesday, but we didn't say a word. The loudest scream in history was the one you never heard. I'm the hand that prepares the coffee, I'm the one who folds the clothes. But we're the girl you love when only heaven knows. To the world we're still a couple, to the world we're doing fine, but I'm just the echo of a heart that used to be mine. We talk about the future like I'm not even in the room, while I'm just a silhouette waiting for the doom. Does it hurt to look at me, or is it easier to blink, to push me to the edges and forget the way I think? I'm becoming transparent, I'm losing all my depths. I'm just a cold vibration of a long and shallow and I'm just a shadow in love, fading in the light, disappearing slowly in the middle of the night. I'm the outline of the person that you used to wanna hold. Now I'm just a story that's already been told. I follow where you go, but I don't leave a trace. I'm haunted by the memory of my own name on your face. Yeah, I'm standing right beside you, but you're looking far above. I'm just a shadow in love. Turn off the lamp, watch me disappear. There was a girl who loved you, but she isn't really here. I'm just a shape on the floor, an absence in the doorway, loving you from the dark, in a quiet, lonely way. Just a shadow, only a shadow, fading out. I check my makeup in the rearview mirror twice. Cold water on my face, a heart that's made of ice. I saw your truck parked at the place we used to go, and I practiced every hello just to keep the cracks from shows. I walked in through the door with my head held high, determined not to let a single tear escape my eye. You were sitting at the corner looking happy, looking new, while I was dying in the color of a deeper shade of blue. I'll laugh at all your stories, I'll act like I'm okay, I'll pretend I didn't spend the morning praying you would stay. I'm a master of the mask, I'm the queen of the disguise, but you'll never see me cry. No, not tonight. I'll be the girl who's doing fine beneath the neon light. I'll keep my chin up steady, I'll keep my voice from breaking. Even if my soul is a house that's slowly shaking. You can think I moved along, you can think I'm doing great. I'll leave the heavy sorrow for when I walk through my own gate. Yeah, you can watch me walk away with a smile and a goodbye, but you'll never see me cry. You asked me how I've been, I said I'm doing better now, as if I didn't have to force the breath to leave my mouth. You told me about your job and how you finally found your peace. Well, I'm just waiting for the suffocating grip to find release. I stood there for 5 minutes, but it felt like 50 years, swallowing the salt in the ocean of my fears. I'm iron in the lobby, I'm marble in the street. I won't let you see the girl who suffer in defeat. But as soon as I'm in the driveway, as soon as the lights go out, I'm gonna scream your name until I got nothing left to shout. The second that the door is locked and I'm finally alone, I'm gonna let the mountain fall and let the grief be known. But not here, now. Dress is tangled in a heap upon the floor. I couldn't wear the happy mask a single second more. The heels I bought to stand so tall are cast aside tonight, and I'm shivering alone beneath the cold and bathroom light. I've stripped away just to find there's nothing left of me since I lost you. I'm looking in the mirror at the girl I used to know, but she's buried under layers of the love I can't let go. alone. And I'm crying in my birthday suit, the way that I came in, with the weight of every memory etched beneath my skin. I've got no place to hide the hurt, no sleeve to keep it on, just a naked kind of sorrow, waiting for the dawn. I'm exactly how you left me, but I'm stripped of every grace, staring at the empty air where I used to feel your face. Yeah, it's a lonely kind of harvest, it's a bitter kind of fruit, just me and all my broken parts crying in my birthday suit. The world outside is celebrating laughter in the air, but inside these four walls there's just a silent empty stare. Every card and ribbon feels like mockery and pain. Another year has passed, but the sorrow still remains. I try to put a smile on, try to play the happy part, but the weight of missing you is crushing my heart. I'm surrounded by good wishes, but they all just feel untrue, 'cause the only wish that matters is the one that can't come true. They say that time heals everything, that wounds will fade in men, but this wound feels like a chasm that will never truly end. I'm standing here completely lost, unsure of where to go, just a shell of who I was, putting on a show. And I'm crying on my birthday, the way I cry for you, with the weight of every memory, the pain I can't break through. I've got no place to hide the hurt, no way to make it stop, just a heavy kind of sorrow, falling drop by drop. I'm exactly how you left me, but with fewer dreams to chase, staring at the empty space where I used to see your face. Yeah, it's a lonely kind of milestone, a day I can enjoy, just me and all my broken parts in this empty aching void. No more pretending, no more light, just the heavy truth of this endless night. I'm just a person, sad and blue, missing the joy I only found with you, just me and the tears on my birthday. I saw you pulling into your driveway late last night. A different pair of hands was reaching for the light. I stayed parked across the street, a ghost inside my car. Just wondering how we ever drifted quite this far. I saw you tilt your head the way you do when you're amused, while I'm sitting in the dark feeling broken and used. The laughter hit the window, I could see it in your eyes. The kind of look that used to be my only prize. I'm memorizing shadows of the life I used to lead, searching for a sign of the hurt I thought you'd need. But you look so untethered, you look so light and free, while I'm still carrying the weight of you and me. So tell me, does she make you smile the way I haven't done in a long, long while? Does she get the jokes that I could never understand? Does she feel like heaven when she's holding your hand? Is the silence finally easy? Is the air finally clear? Does she wash away the memory of every single tear? I'm just a girl in the rain watching the world turn blue, asking, does she make you smile like I used to do? I bet she doesn't check the locks 3 times before she sleeps. I bet she doesn't have the kind of secrets that she keeps. She's probably a summer day, all gold and easy grace, without the lines of worry I left etched upon your face. I was a heavy winter, I was a constant driving rain. I was the one who taught you how to navigate the pain. But she gets the harvest, she gets the best of what is left, while I am just a widow of a love that's been bereft. And it's a twisted kind of torture, it's a bitter kind of pill, to see you finally happy, to see you finally still. I wanted you to miss me, I wanted you to ache, but watching you move on is a hard to mend, I cannot take. So tell me, does she make you smile the way I haven't done in a long, long while? Does she get the jokes that I can never understand? Does she feel like heaven when she's holding your hand? Is the silence finally easy? Is the air finally clear? Does she wash away the memory of every single tear? I'm just a girl in the rain watching the world turn blue, asking, does she make you smile like I used to do? She looks so pretty in the porch light, she looks like everything you ever wanted. And here I am, still living in the house you haunted. I hope she makes you happy, I hope it was worth the goodbye. But I'm still here, waiting for the sun to die. Does she make you smile? Does she make you forget me? I'm standing in the kitchen while the kettle starts to cry, watching you avoid the heavy, questioning my higher, physically beside me, but your spirit's down the road, back in that old apartment where your deepest feelings grow. I see you check a profile when you think I'm fast asleep, tending to a memory that you were meant to let her keep. I'm just a placeholder, a band-aid on a scar, but I can't compete with the ghost of who you are. I tried to build a garden on a field of frozen glass, waiting for a future that you won't let come to pass. Stop trying to love me out of looking for a silhouette that isn't coming through. She's the melody you hum when you think you're all alone. I'm just a dial tone on a disconnected phone. I'm letting go of the handle, I'm stepping out of the way. There's no use in me begging for a heart that wants to stray. It's gonna hurt like hell to watch you drive away, but it hurts much more to watch you wish that you could stay. I'd rather be lonely in an empty, quiet room than be a second choice, waiting for the falling of the doom. So just go back to home, baby, back to your legs. Go find the missing pieces of the life you're living next time. Tired of being the bridge you used to get back to the shore. I'm tired of being the almost when she's clearly so much more. Pack up all your sorries and the clothes you left behind, and go find the only person who is living in your mind. Don't stay here out of kindness, don't stay and make it worse. Just go back to the blessing that became my lonely curse. The door is wide open, the engine's already warm. Go back to the safety of her quiet familiar storm. I'm done being the ghost of the girl you used to love. I'm giving you the freedom that I'm so weary of. Go back to her, just go back. I'm letting you go. I cleared out the closets and I made you a home. I gave you my secrets, I wrote you every poem. I was the anchor when your sea was getting rough. I spent every minute trying to be enough. I put my own dreams on a shelf in the hall, just to be the safety net to catch you when you fall. I mapped out your heart like a land I'd always defend, never once believing this is how the map would end. There's nothing left in the pantry, there's nothing left in the chest. I gave you the heartbeat right out of my breast. I'm standing here empty like a house after a fire, burnt out by the weight of every single one of your desires. I gave you my everything, my heart and my soul. I gave you the pieces that used to be whole. I poured out my spirit until the well was running dry, and all I have to show for it is this hollow goodbye. I was your light when the world was turning black. I gave you my all and I didn't ask for nothing back, but you walked away with the best parts of me and left me with the ghost of who I used to be. I look in the mirror and I don't know this face. It's just a tired reflection of a love I can't erase. I gave you my youth and I gave you my time. I let you take the mountains I was supposed to climb. You got my laughter tucked away in your coat. You got the I love yous that are stuck in my throat. I stripped myself down your selfish pull. I gave you everything, everything, and now I have nothing. I watched you fold the yellow sweater, the one I said I hated, but I loved the way it caught the light before our colors faded. You were humming some old melody, just a ghost inside the hall, while I was counting every cracks that grew along the wall. The car was idling in the drive, a low and steady hum, and I was paralyzed by everything I'd eventually become. The air was thick with don't go, but I let it settle deep, keeping all the promises I knew I couldn't keep. I let the screen door swing shut, I let the engine start, building up a fortress around a hollow heart. And oh, I should have said something, I should have caught you by the hand, I should have told you that I'm drowning in a sea of shifting sand. I had the words like heavy stones sitting on my tongue, 1,000 different versions of the song we could have sung, but I stayed quiet in the hallway watching taillights turn to gray. Now I'm screaming at the silence for the things I didn't say. Now the kitchen is a museum of the way we used to be, 2 half-empty coffee mugs and a seat across from me. I rehearsed the wait, I'm sorry, and the darling, please come back, but the ink is dry and dusty on a script that's gone black. It's funny how the loudest things are the words we never speak. How a prideful heart can make a man so incredibly weak. Is it too late to call you? Is it too late to try to tear the fine and alright from every single lie? I'm standing on the porch now, looking at the empty street, admitting that without you, the world is incomplete. Yeah, I should have said something, I should have caught you by the hand, I should have told you that I'm drowning in a sea of shifting sand. I had the words like heavy stones sitting on my tongue, 1,000 different versions of the song we could have sung, but I stayed quiet in the hallway watching taillights turn to gray. Now I'm screaming at the silence for the things I didn't say. I'm sorry, that's the word that hit the floor. I'm sorry, as you walk right out the door. I should have said something, anything at all. Now there's nothing left but shadows and the echoes on the wall. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm replaying every single word you never said. You're looking at your phone like it's a lifeline out of here, while I'm drowning in the silence of my own darkest fear. I see you checking watches, I see you eyeing the door, and I'm begging for a version of us that don't exist no more. The truth is screaming through the cracks in your floor, but I can't bear to hear that you don't love me anymore. So honey, keep the lights low and keep the curtains drawn. Just give me one more minute before the glow of the dawn. So go ahead and lie to me, tell me that you're staying. Ignore the broken pieces and the price that I am paying. Say I love you like you mean it, even if your heart is cold. Give me one more silver lining in a story that's grown old. I'd rather have a beautiful ghost than a hollow, empty room. So lie to me, my darling, and delay the coming doom. Your touch feels like a winter wind, biting at my skin, a losing game of shadows that I'm desperate to win. You've already packed your spirit, though your bags are on the floor. I'm haunting my own hallway, just waiting for the roar of the engine in the driveway, of the gravel in the street. But tonight let's just pretend that our love is still complete. I know the morning's coming with the blade of honest light to cut through every fiction we're weaving here tonight. I know that by the evening I'll be sitting in the dark, trying to find a fire in a cold and dying spark. But for now, just for now, and tell me you're coming home. Just lie to me one last time. I typed 1,000 words and then I deleted every line, trying to find the rhythm of a heart that isn't mine. I hit the send button on a prayer and a plea, but there's no little bubble coming back to talk to me. The delivered sign is missing, just a hollow empty white, like a candle that was snuffed out in the middle of the night. I'm screaming at a satellite, I'm crying to the air, reaching for a person who decided not to care. The digital door is bolted, the virtual windows are closed. I'm left with all the secrets that I never quite disclosed. I'm a ghost inside your hardware, a glitch you had to fix, lost behind the static of 1,000 bitter disappear, to delete the whispered I love you in every single tear. I'm reaching for the connect, but the signal's gone up black, and there's no road in this universe to lead me to you back. Yeah, I'm blocked, stuck on the outside of your life. The silence of the screen is cutting deeper than a knife. I'm staring at a circle where your face used to be, a wall of cold indifference between you and me. I didn't get a goodbye, I didn't get a stay. You just pressed the button and you washed me all away. Now I'm shouting at the ceiling, feeling lost and out of luck, drowning in the quiet of a final digital lock. My screen is going dark, my battery is low. I'm finally understanding that you really let me go. No notifications, no missed calls to see, just a girl and the wall you built for me. I'm black, I'm gone, disconnect. I was looking for a lighter in the drawer beside the bed. Found a box of Polaroids of the life that you once led. I thought we cleared the closet, I thought the ghosts were gone, but here she is in Technicolor, waiting for the dawn. You told me she was over, a chapter you had closed, but she's tucked away in secret, beautifully composed. I'm holding on to now, but you're clinging to before, and suddenly I'm a stranger standing on your floor. Every smile she gives the camera feels like a knife to me, a glimpse of a version of you I'm never gonna see. You said you deleted everything, you said us free, but you kept a little museum of who you used to be. You kept all her photos, you kept her in the dark, a little piece of tinder just in case you need a spark. I'm building us a future, but you're living in the past. How can I be the one when I'm the one you chose last? I'm the girl who's in your arms, but she's the one who's in your head. I'm sleeping in the space where her memory is fed. Yeah, you kept all her photos, and it's plain enough to see that as long as you have her, you'll never really have me. There's a shot of you in Vegas, there's a shot of you in June, and the way you're looking at her, it's a different kind of tune. It's a look you haven't given me in a year, or maybe more, the kind of light that only shines before the world gets sore. I'm looking at a sweater, I'm looking at her hair, and wondering if you see her every time you stop and stare. Am I just a bandage? Am I just a beside your old excuses, and knowing nothing's wrong. 'Cause I'm standing in the hallway, feeling small and blue, knowing I'm the only one who isn't in the frame with you. You kept her instead of me. I'm shivering under the weight of these cotton sheets, while the world is burning up out on the summer streets. I've got the heater humming, turned up to 85, but it can't provide the warmth I need to feel alive. The chair where you sit is a mountain of frost, a monument to every single second we are lost. I'm exhaling ghosts in the middle of the July heat, watching the ice form where our shadows used to meet. They say the seasons change, they say the sun will rise, but they haven't seen the blizzard reflected in my eyes. I'm trapped in a climate that only I can feel, where the hurt is frozen solid and the ache is made of steel. And oh, my room feels like winter since you walked away, like the sun forgot to visit and the sky is stuck in gray. I'm wrapped in your old sweater, but I'm freezing to the bone, learning how to survive a season all on my own. There's a dusting of silence on the books upon the shelf. I'm a stranger in a cold house, hiding from myself. Yeah, my room feels like winter, bitter and blue, because the warmth left the building when I lost you. The glass in the window is etched with a jagged line, like a map of the heart that I used to call mine. I reach for the lamp, but the metal burns like ice. Everything I touch now carries such a heavy price. I try to remember the smell of the spring, but I can't hear the birds, I can't hear a thing but the wind howling through the cracks in the door, telling me you don't live here anymore. Is it snowing in your heart too, or is it bright and clear? Are you breathing in the flowers while I'm drowning in the fear? I trade 1,000 summers just to feel your fingertips and melt the frozen I love you stuck upon my lips. Since you walked away, like the sun forgot to visit and the sky is stuck in gray. I'm wrapped in your old sweater, but I'm freezing to the bone, learning how to survive a season all on my own. There's a dusting of silence on the books upon the shelf. I'm a stranger in a cold house, hiding from myself. Yeah, my room feels like winter, bitter and blue, because the warmth left the building So I'll just stay under the covers, waiting for a thaw that never comes, counting the icicles on my heavy, hollow heart. It's so cold in here, God, it's so cold without you. It's always winter